past 2 years. Waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your heartbreak kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season-opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. It is time for the kickoff classic and a new season of college football underway on EA Sports. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here we go. His first collegiate snap. What a spot as the Tigers come up in 10. Operating from the gun. Jacobs. Complete to Kelly. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game. Second down. You know, Charles, you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into the stadium, there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands, the pageantry. So nice for us to be able to get the assignment to call a few games on Saturday. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. And I guess maybe that justifies the call they made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, partner? Did he flip a coin about who would start a quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
5-yard line.
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. And his throw's going to be in.
Barrett's pass
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Barrett. And their hook up there. Incomplete.
Intended for number 16.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Complete Myers, the tight end. It's up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
The 36-yard line.
That'll set them back. Plus of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free at the QB, they take it and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A short gain that in the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field. His ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Back here on 2nd down. Jacobs. It's complete to the tight end Bennett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. 1st down. Another 1st down. I'll tell you, he has got his guys on the move, and he looks awfully comfortable out there for this being his 1st start. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
The 1st down pass.
Certainly not a great throw there, but you got to consider his 1st start. It's the 1st quarter. Some mistakes are bound to happen. I wonder, though, is he pressing a little bit because he's got a pretty good quarterback nipping at his heels on that sideline.
And you have to really start to wonder what he's thinking about right now because, let's face it, there's a lot of extra pressure going on here. Not only are you competing for a job, you're doing it against your high school teammate and your friend, and you got a head coach who comes from a defensive background. And typically defensive coaches tell you, don't make mistakes, offense. And now I'm wondering, is the leash going to be pretty short now on his playing time?
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now, 3. Here's Ferguson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, Barrett. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
The second.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down and goal to go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's you Tigers 7, Ducks nothing.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And that is it's an LSU touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the best in for the score. And this will make it into the end zone. This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key.
Into double coverage, adapted. Picked off at the 45.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve it. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
That's a gain of 3.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the fourth down.
28-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a play fake here on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Jacobs' pass. Complete in the
I
end.
think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the
The
end zone.
incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. Kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start at the quarterback position. How hard is it to win with someone who is unproven like that?
It's always hard. Now, we've seen guys do it, but to me, there are few and far between because the teams...
And he will this in. Touchdown LSU. A great play there with a his second touchdown here in this first half. And LSU adds on to their advantage. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score.
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're the points.
Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. That
regroup and come out to start the third quarter, but things don't improve fast then. Backups
rights, and a route is on here in this first half. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And if the pitch,
he's got to be
gonna block for a touchdown. This half has been a nightmare for this defense, just dominating them.
Picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone. That's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Barrett. Dancing to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off. Up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Barrett looks to throw on first. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Barrett looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
56, Mike, 56.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
That's good.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. And
So not quite a 1st and 10 from the 10. And caught. Touchdown, Oregon. From 10 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Danny Newberry.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he's into the clear.
Yeah, baby. We coming.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
LSU.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
Yeah, exactly. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do there.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? Deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. They start out with a run by and this will be a gain of 5. Gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Malcolm Ferguson, the ball carrier.
Tough day, tough sledding right now, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. From the gun on third down. Barrett. Open man is Anderson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. He was held without first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And as the Lions have it, they do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Following the fumble recovery, Jacobs hauled in by Avant. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shot. And there's another completion.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Jacobs. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. Well, that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story, because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior. In this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw is Barrett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Ferguson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He was brought down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Number 6.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and create.
He's got daylight. 20. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's thrown 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say, I know what I intended to do. I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A second down carry for Ferguson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 3rd, Barrett can't get away, and he's taken down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of the way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 36. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10, LSU. From the gun, Jacobs. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And it is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. Jacobs. This is caught. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A 16-yard touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Line of scrimmage, the third on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way one's gone.
Incomplete.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and a little over 100 yards passing here in the defensively. Pretty good job.
Because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Tez Anderson.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oregon's punter out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get a short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last stop and punt. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And all the way down to the 26. And they rattle off a big one. 47 yards. Charles, here we are in the 4th quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have Have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews.
And we certainly expected to see him. Look, you and I both sat in there, partner, with Coach O'Brien, and he indicated that he planned to rotate quarterbacks to find out what he had. But with the play that he's seen here, any head coach, he reserves the right to change his mind. And maybe he knew a little bit more than he was willing to tell us. That maybe Tommy Matthews isn't exactly in his favor, especially considering the lead they have now, and he still hasn't gone to the bench.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. Shrugs him, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now for the point after.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
LSU Tigers 70, Duck 7.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's bring his jacket out to him to keep him. A lot of times the punter goes to some sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Barrett. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten. Right go.
To throw on 3rd down, Barrett. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. From the gun, Barrett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
You thought you had
Picked
it.
off at the
You
47.
thought you had it.
Past the 20. And he will have a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Tigers 77.